Well, friends, it's all about Stella today. It's all about our sweet Stella. I'm trying to make a video. We're headed to the vet. No, maybe, sweetie. Hold on, my friends. Hold on, baby. We got to go for a vet visit. And Stella does not want to be in the truck. She's like, no. I'm staying here. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. And never leaving. Baby, I know. But we got to take a little vet visit. And this is the first time that we've taken her to the vet. If you remember, the first time, our vet came here to see her. I know, but we have to go do a vet visit today, baby. It's our day. So I'm going to pick you up and put you in my lap. And I'm going to drive you to the vet. And everyone's going to love you there. They're going to love you so much. Ritzy, do not get in that truck. So y'all come with us. Yes, baby. The vet needs to see your ears and your skin. And she's going to check you out for all kinds of stuff. So you guys come along with us. Let's get Stella. Let's get Stella's groove back. So I have made a list of things that we want to talk about today with Stella's vet visit. Ultrasound. We want to see if she might be pregnant. Number 2, her getting spayed. Number 3, heartworms and when we can start that treatment. Number 4, vaccinations and how long until we can get her vaccinated. Number 5, obviously how much weight she's gained or if she's gained enough weight. Number 6, her skin issues. Poor girl got lots of skin issues. I want to talk about her ears and the fact that, well, her ear infection. Her ear infection is one thing, but I also want to find out if she has a hearing issue, because a lot of folks think that, and I agree, she might have a hearing issue. So there's other things on my phone, and then Jamie sent me a list of things to ask about. So you guys, don't leave me. Do not leave me alone at the vet's office. All right, we're at our new Caney Big Thicket vet's office. Oh my goodness, baby. She's pushing me all around. Sweetie, you don't want to be here. Hey, look, we got front door service. We got front door service, baby. That's great. Now, what I'm going to do is not take her into the lobby. I've already called ahead, and I told the receptionist that I'm afraid if I have her sitting in the lobby, there's going to be a lot of people who come in who are going to be worried about what she may have. They're not going to get it, y'all. This is serious. They're not going to understand. And so I'm going to call them and say that I'm going to keep her in the truck, and whenever they have a room available, they'll come out and get her. And that way we can carry her straight through. And I want you to think about something. As much as you love your animals, if you were to take your dog just for a regular vaccination, or your child, you take your child to the clinic, and when your child walks in, you see all of the sick kids, or all the ones who look to be contagious. You know how bad it was during COVID, the pandemic, when people were coughing or sneezing, and how you just, it was fear. We all lived in fear. And so even though we know that she's fine, she has nothing that's infectious, you don't want to go into the lobby there and have everybody walk in and look at her and grab their animals and turn away and walk away. And so that's a sad existence, but that's the life that, that's what we're dealing with her skin issues and her ears and, everything else. So as much as we love her, there's a lot of folks that will never love her because, people, well, how do you say this the right way? It's all about appearance. We're going to weigh her up first. Okay. Sweet girl right there. All right there, baby. Sit right there.
52, 3.
So everything's going good so far. We got to wait. I've already forgotten what it was when we weighed her at the house. I know she's gained weight. I just don't know how much. But they're going to get her records and pull them up, and they'll be able to figure all that out. I just told the tech that we want to make sure that they give her I guess, an ultrasound to see if she might be pregnant. We just want to make sure that she's not. And if she is, we need to know that before we start the heartworm treatments. We're going to probably have to go ahead and make sure that her hookworms have all cleared up. Oh, we're going to find out what's going on with her ears because she has some horrible ear infection. So she keeps shaking her head. What was her other weight?
42.
So from 42 to what?
53.
Oh my goodness. So in a month, she's gained 11 or 12 pounds. That's real good then. See, baby? That's pretty good in a month, I think.
Yeah.
Video?
Yeah, okay.
There's our favorite lady right there. She's gained 11 or 12 pounds in a month.
I see that. She looks so much better.
But she still has her ear infection. And I don't know if her skin has improved at all.
Okay. And it looks improved to me.
It does? So
Yeah,
Jamie says
so-
she sees new growth. She can see new growth. I don't know if I can or not though.
I can, and I'll tell you what else. This does not look, it's still thick and it's still really dark. But
Yeah.
It's a lot less thick and dark than I think.
Oh, okay. So that's good then. And she does that a whole lot.
Shaking of the ears.
Which I'm thinking that must be either the ear infection. So so what we were going to do is make sure we get all the hookworms cleared first and then go heartworms with all three at the same time. But we didn't want to do that if her body's not able to handle it.
I think she could probably handle it. I don't
Okay.
think, let me tell you this, she's doing so much better than she was last time.
Okay.
I think she needs something, and we didn't do it last time because we had it with me. All right, physical exam. Clean eyes, clean ears, not really. They're free of debris. They are very infected and swollen.
That's why she keeps shaking her head.
Uh-huh. And then teeth, just mild amounts of tartar. That hadn't really changed from last time.
Okay.
Lymph nodes, her left prescapular, which is like right here,
Yeah.
is kind of big, but there's also a lot of redness right around here. I still think that it's related to the skin
The
issues.
scratching and
Yeah,
everything.
so
Okay.
they're all a little bit big, but the biggest ones are that one and both the back ones, which you're draining all of this and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I'm not surprised by that. Heart and lungs sound good. Belly feels normal.
How about her possum tail? Is that going to stay forever?
Hopefully not. You know, positive. Doxycycline and Trio, which is your, let's say preventative. RX preventative, that's to kill baby heartworms, and Doxy. That's your antibiotic.
You actually write pretty good for a doctor.
You know, that's how I know I wasn't going to never be no county.
Oh, this is an
Ready,
ultrasound.
Taco?
This is the ultrasound. This is going to be fun. I have a lot to talk about with this over here, friends. And I'm not going to do it in front of her because I'm going to get it all wrong.
He's
And
afraid I'll judge him.
she is going to judge me. But what we have to remember is this over here is the heart. Remember that part. And blood flows in over here. Yet all of your heartworms live in here, in this chamber of the heart. Sometimes if a heartworm were to die and pass, the blood that flows through here goes into the lungs. And sometimes those heartworms that have died and have flowed through can end up creating a blockage in the lung.
That was very good.
I did that right?
You did.
And then that could lead your dog to pass.
Yes.
So no one, you don't take heartworms lightly. No one should take heartworms lightly. And so we have a plan we're going to work on, but right now we're doing an ultrasound to see if she is in fact with babies. We certainly hope not, but if so, we'll manage that the way we did with Christmas.
All right, cheeky girl.
Can I help you?
I got it.
Okay. Oh boy, that was easy. She's like, wow, what are you guys doing? I like belly wubs.
See, I'm so not sure about this.
Sweetie, you're doing so good. I'm really impressed that she's just letting you guys love on her and take care of her.
This really ought to be pretty easy to read because she's got no hair in the way.
No. But you don't think that her boob has swollen since last time you saw her?
I mean, it's just her nipples, so not really.
Okay.
I would with.
She's just looking right into my eyes. She's like, Daddy,
I know.
what are you letting them do to me?
There's a kidney. So nothing on that side.
Her little front legs are like folded over. That's so funny. Sweetie.
Here we go, Stella.
I want to also ask you about her ears, and the fact that, will they always be that way? Or would you recommend at some point maybe doing some clipping to make them where they
actually heal?
Yes. We're not trying to make her win beauty pageants.
Right.
You know, and I don't want to put her through any unnecessary pain.
Right.
But if she does have to at some point go under, maybe when she has her spay procedure, would it be something that you would consider just kind of clipping and trimming up so they could heal easier?
I'd like to see first, because here's the thing, these are still pretty ulcerated, they're still open wounds.
Uh-huh.
And I know we've been putting antibiotics on.
Okay.
We've been trying to treat the ear infection so that she'd stop shaking her ears, but she's still so irritated skin-wise and
Right.
ear-wise. I don't know that part of the problem here is that she's still not scratching.
Okay.
And if we get the itch under control, maybe these will finally heal. And so I kind of like to see how she responds to the steroid first.
Okay.
But let me put it like this, I don't want her to have open wounds for the rest of her life either.
Right.
And so if we have to cut the ends of the ear off and basically do an amputation in order to make those ends heal.
But that would
might
be an
something
amputation
to do.
type procedure.
It's the idea is amputation at that point, because it's because you're taking it off because it won't heal.
Right. And so if we could ever get them to heal, as far as not being bloody sores like they are now,
Right.
there's not an issue being
Having just a little nick in them.
you know, having a few little nicks. Okay. Because I hate to see her undergo any additional pain.
Right.
If we can avoid that. And then you want to talk about her legs?
So see this hip, I want you to watch this hip too.
Okay. Do it from the front or the back or from the
So
sides?
I'm going to show you this side and then I'll show you the other side.
Okay.
So this is one thing that I see on this side. You see how far out she can take that leg?
Right. Okay.
Okay, so she's got full extension of this leg. She's got good flexion in this leg, and that's all the hip joint that I'm
So that's good mobility on this left side.
Right.
Okay, but over on her right side.
So one thing that I see is when I try to extend this leg,
Oh, it does.
it physically won't go further than this.
Okay.
All right, and when I go forward, she's got good flexion, but the extension just leaves much to be desired.
Oh. And you think that that could be something that could give her problems later in life?
Potentially.
Right.
So if this is from injury, especially, that would be the concern with development of arthritis.
Okay.
And like I said last time, it was so crunchy in that joint that I do kind of feel like we maybe had either bone on bone, kind of trying to grind.
Are you feeling the same crunchiness this time?
Not the crunchy part. So
Okay.
the fancy medical term, just for people that are interested in that sort of thing, is crepitus.
Crepitus?
Yes, that means that when I feel it, it's like feeling.
Kind of the way you ought to feel my knee. I can hear it. You might can hear it when I stand up.
Oh my gosh.
Crepitus. Thank you for giving me a name for my knee. All right, so I would say that we got a thumbs up of a vet visit. Stella did great. She is getting her groove back, y'all. Stella is getting her groove back. 1988. Y'all should watch that movie. How Stella got her groove back. Dr. Cochran and Tammy had never heard of that movie. Makes you feel pretty old. But listen, we're not out of the woods yet, as they say. We have a heartworm issue that we're going to begin attacking. And that's going to be tough, y'all. It's going to be tough on this little girl. We're still going to work on the skin. We have to work on the hearing, the ear infections. And we're going to do that with antibiotics and steroids and all kinds of stuff. I want to say thank you to Big Thicket here in New Caney. They've been so good to us. Dr. Cochran and Dr. Priestley, both of the vets here, are just amazing when it comes to their love and patience and the dedication to animals that they help. They've both come out to the properties on multiple occasions for horses and goats and you name it. So, and then of course now, go ahead and get yourself comfy, baby. It was sweet that they also have both taken time to go on camera and explain to you all things that I don't really have the words. I told them I don't speak your language. I speak a different language. It might be English, but yours is a different English than mine. And so it's nice when they will come on and explain to you guys things that I really can't find the words for. But what I can say is that this girl is amazing and we love her so very much and we're so blessed. And then, of course, thank you to the kind people who called in and made a donation in the name of Stella, knowing that she was going to be seen today. I'm ready to check out, and then Tammy says, you don't owe anything because somebody has already paid. You guys have... Tell me how that works.
So y'all call up here, and then y'all just ask for their account, and then y'all ask however much y'all want to put on it, and then we've had two or three people donate enough, and it added up that it paid their whole bill, and there's still more on there.
And I'm telling y'all, don't do that. I'm telling you all. I'm telling you, don't do that. That makes us... That's sweet. That's sweet. It's sweet. I should just say thank you, but it makes me feel bad. But thank y'all. But please don't do that. I know what you're going to say. Lester, just say thank you and don't deny us the blessing. And so I don't want to deny you the blessing, but I also don't want to burden you. I know that in the world that we live in, the economy that we're struggling through, gas prices, the cost of eggs, for Christ's sake, and everything else, you guys need to save your money and use your money on you. And I promise you, if we get to a place where we need help with Stella, we're going to let you know, because I know you're going to come through for us. But don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. I'm also going to talk a little bit about some leg issues, and so there's a lot more to come. This video may be about the actual visit, but there's a whole lot more information that will be shared in future and upcoming videos. So thank y'all for watching. Things are always gooder and funner when you're dealing with people that you love and care about. And obviously, that would be you all. And this person in the red truck's probably saying, why is that guy videoing himself? What a weirdo. And that's kind of how I feel. But it's all about Stella. not the guy who's videoing himself, okay? All about Stella. Sit down, baby. We're about to roll out. We're leaving. We're leaving, baby. You gotta get comfy somehow. Well, I can't see behind me, Stella. You gotta sit down, baby. All right. Thank y'all for watching.
I come to tell you a story about a man, humble is his way. He'd lend you a helping hand, who took the time to teach kids, that was his profession. Plus drove the school bus when they completed all their lessons. Single father or two, plus a coach could be a lot to juggle. But not when you're working with that I'm a survivor muscle. He took pride in the few animals he raised. Hobby farming by night seems to balance out his days. And he always knew that his best days were yet to come, but didn't know first he had to make it through a storm. Everybody's evacuating, leaving in a hurry. There's trouble on the way, they name it Hurricane Harvey. When you have little resources, not a whole lot of money, it's hard to lock away and secure all of your belongings. So this man and his two boys packed and evacuated, waited for the storm to pass, and it was hard to have patience, cause there were all sorts of rumors that spoke on how you needed a boat for the roads that we drove on, and animals are floating by, helpless and afraid. The storm was cataclysmic, left the town in a rage. The roads finally opened, and it was time to go see the damage that was done. He was kind of scared to proceed, but started down his driveway, water just above both feet. Pull out his phone to capture. Moments later, guess what he seen? It was his little black pig named Patty, dashing his way like a lost child who found daddy. Emotions running high, he didn't know what to do except cry tears of joy, and he ran toward her too. The little goat Meg was like the engine that could, because she never gave up, and the horses, they were good. See, the house was a wreck, but all that could be fixed. It really hurt to see some got caught up in the fence, lost their life. In that moment, he was taken out his element, and then God came and gave him gifts that was heaven sent. Admired how he tended to the animals and land, because that was the initial plan when he made man. And so he was placed on a whole new surface, the same old land, but a whole new purpose. And 3 months later, he was blessed with a wife, world front and center, watching him rebuild his whole life. So remember this story when you think you have nothing. I'm a survivor sanctuary. We're all survivors of something.